Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with new acquisition, Joao Felix, as the Barca new signing earns praise from the national team manager Roberto Martinez, saying that talent is permanent. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this other report claiming that Xavi has not lost his sight of this 19-year-old Barcelona attacking prospect. So as we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Portugal national team head coach Roberto Martinez praised Barcelona forward Joao Felix after his goal in a recent 9-0 thumping of Luxembourg, saying that the young star is now in a team where he is enjoying his life. Joao Felix entered the game in the 60th minute with Portugal already leading 5-0. Although his strike was like a cherry on top, his performance earned accolades from all, serving as a perfect finishing touch to a remarkable display of skill and concentration. Positioned strategically, with his back facing the goal, Felix initiated his move from the left attacking vertex. Although he took an additional touch to set up his strike, he unleashed a powerful shot with his right foot, directing the ball into the top corner of the net. It was especially noteworthy because he had also recently arrived at Barcelona on loan from Atletico Madrid and had limited playing time prior to this match. In any way, his national team coach was impressed with how Felix performed on the night, as he went on to say, "Talent is permanent. We need talents and players who can make a difference. Joao Felix has talents and technical quality that is at a high level," highlighted Roberto Martinez, as quoted by Mundo Deportivo. He continued to say, "Players are people and people have bad moments in their lives, good moments as well. And I think Joao now has a team to enjoy, to be himself. But it was important to be with us because he is part of the team and it was good to prepare for October. Today we saw that Joao has an important place in the team. To say Felix was at the crossroads during the summer transfer market would be an understatement. He desperately wanted to move to Barcelona, but thanks to the latter's troubles with finances, the deal had to wait right until the end of the window. As far as Barcelona are concerned, they had to sell Ace Abde and loan out Ansu Fati to the Premier League side Brighton in order to accommodate Felix and his national teammate Joao Cancelo, thus putting an end to a long transfer story. Joao Felix, of course, joined on deadline day alongside Cancelo in what was a dramatic day, as it have always been on deadline days. I think Joao Felix, being a quality player, had having a very terrible time at Atletico Madrid before joining Barca, and seeing the way he played in yesterday's 9-0 thumping of Luxembourg, and the praise that his national team boss Roberto Martinez himself did, praised him in that press conference. I mean, we have a quality player in our hands, and I just hope that Xavi Hernandez will acknowledge that. First and foremost, for starters, Joao Felix was not a player that Xavi wanted. Had it not been for President Laporta and some of the board members, I definitely believe that Joao Felix couldn't have been a Barca player. And also considering the fact that the system that Xavi have been playing lately, like the four midfield system where he put a false winger, like maybe Gavi playing the left wing, Many people have been asking, how will Joao Felix fit into the scheme of things? Is still something that we need to see. Because if Xavi needs to play the traditional 4-3-3, as we all know Barca have been doing, then there's no need for playing up to four midfielders. So let's just see how it goes for Joao Felix. But I think the performance he had yesterday, I mean, the way he scored the goal, I mean, his performance was good, and that is something that will be so helpful in the days to come in his club, Barcelona. Because honestly, I really believe Xavi still doesn't have that 100% guarantee. Because there were some reports earlier this week saying that Xavi has informed the player that whatever opportunities that he will have will be earned. It must be earned, and saying that it's not because Laporta likes him makes him a guarantee to be a starter. Which means Xavi still have the final say. Joao Felix needs to prove his worth on the pitch, and interesting weeks ahead. Let's just see how it goes for Joao Felix, but I just hope that he plays well, as we have been seeing in the past. At his time at Atletico Madrid, we saw the debut against Osasuna just before the international break. He made his debut alongside his compatriot Joao Cancelo. I think Cancelo was brilliant in that debut, but Felix had a decent game, not like he had a poor game. But hopefully he comes to his best. He's at a club where he himself said he have always dreamt of playing at. Barcelona have been a club since he wanted to play as a kid, and I think if he has that peace of mind, he's going to play very well because it was a loan move. So Barca have an option to buy at the end of the season. It depends on how his performance will look like. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. During the summer transfer window, Barca parted ways with three forwards in Dembele, Ansu Fati, and Ace Abday, but only Felix arrived as a replacement, with Xavi turning to academy graduate Lamine Yamal to make up numbers in the squad. The 16-year-old wonderkid's stunning breakthrough, coupled with Ferran Torres' impressive goal-scoring form, have ensured that Barca have not felt the brunt of the exits yet. With the fixture schedule set to be getting more intense moving forward, Xavi could do with more resources in the attacking third at least until Vitor Roque's arrival in January. Given the situation, Gabriel Sanz of Mundo Deportivo is reporting that Xavi has not lost sight of young forward Angel Alarcon. 19-year-old academic graduate is a player that Xavi rates quite highly. The club legend handed the young forward his team debut last season, with the forward going on to play 5 games. However, a serious injury towards the end of the season halted Alarcon's progress and ruled him out between 4 to 5 months, with his condition requiring surgery. Now, Alarcon is closing in on a return, having been training with Barca Athletic over the past week, with there being a possibility that he could be available for the reserves next games. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.